All right, video number 1, Luxitam, YouTube videos. Starting off real quick, just want to give a quick breakdown of how the channel visuals will go. Main camera, I gotta stop. I gotta not look into this screen. This is gonna be tough. Camera 1, main view. Second one is gonna be me in a box. Anything that I'm trying to show you guys, like my trading view account right here for the trading for crypto. This over here will be coin market cap predominantly, with the list of the most current tokens that I'm looking. This is obviously the top by market cap, and then you got DeFi, you got NFTs, you got the Polkadot ecosystem, you got the Binance chain, you got yield farming. So we'll be going over a whole bunch of different stuff as the time goes by, but for the main source of information on my videos, I'll be using CoinMarketCap. I just like their interface the best. Obviously, with trading, you use TradingView. The other thing that I wanted to talk, I guess I'll show this. So if I have to go full screen for any particular reason to show everything, then that's fine. And I have all my tokens here, all my coins I'm looking at right now that I trade with, and blah, blah, blah. So there's that. And then you got the show notes, if you will, where you can do stuff like this. I'll always start off with my show coming right out the bat with, kind of the main points of what we're going to be talking about on this particular day. So this one would be Welcome to Luxitam. Then you have the topics that we're talking about, which today the main topic is going to be the Excel sheet that I want to show real quick. Not full-blown tutorial, not for this episode, but I just want to give a quick glance at an Excel sheet that I made that I will be offering for free, download for free. I hesitated for a minute to think about how to get this thing out there. The best way to get it out there is just to put it on my website as a download. Go click the link. I'll always have a permanent link in my YouTube videos on every video I ever do to get this sheet. And then hopefully 2 things occur. 1, it solves a problem for the people that are getting into cryptocurrency investing at any level. HODLing, day trading, leverage trading, it doesn't matter. Keeping track of all of your tokens over time with different wallets. This is a totally different ecosystem than what people are used to. So I ran into a problem, and I've been in this for now 2.5 years, almost 3, I guess now. So trust me, I had to build this to solve the problem of trying to keep track of where everything's at. And I'll show you that in a second. The schedule is pretty simple. I'm going to start off with 1 video a week and then start ramping it up quickly. I'm just not that good at it right now, or don't have all my feet under my ground with all this stuff yet. So eventually over time, it'll be coming out a lot more often. And Twitter is where you'll find me at Luxitam1, and then YouTube, Luxitam. Just search for the channel and there it is, because that's going to be the main thrust of my social media. Facebook, I'll have links put out there to this content, but I don't use Facebook for this kind of stuff yet, unless there's Facebook groups that are cryptocurrency focused, very centrically focused on it. Then otherwise, no, I won't be. So I want to show real quick here. Let me go to the full screen here. So let's take a look at this Excel sheet. Basically what you have here is I start off with, and you got a section for notes, and then I just put some basic rules here for capitalization sizes. If it's a large cap, 100 billion or more in the cap, you're looking at this is kind of my selling strategy. This is my ladder out strategy, if you will. So I'll sell 25% of my holdings when it 2x's, and then you jump all the way over here to like a micro cap that's a 10 million to 100 million, market capped coin, and I buy X amount of tokens. Well, when it 100x's, I'm selling 25%. I mean, I'm like looking for a moonshot on that stuff, and then everything in between, and then you can play with these numbers and do whatever you want. I also show a little bit of a portfolio breakdown right here that I've garnered from basically listening to people like BitBoy. Check him out. Bullzilla. Not so much Pompliano, who's a more Bitcoin centric. Altcoin Daily a little bit. Basically, if you search crypto on YouTube and you find these names, these are the big guys that are out there. And There's a few like I think his name's Alex Becker. He's another kind of crazy guy, but he does his stuff too. I like him. You got a whole bunch of different guys out there that I'm going to name drop and reference that have given me information that has led me to this right here, where I'm looking at holding 30% of my portfolio in Bitcoin, 20% in Ethereum, 15% and 15% split. My 30% here is going to be two major altcoins that I'm interested in. For instance, right now, XRP and Chainlink. And then you have 5% holdings right here of what I would call mid-tier, mid-cap coins. And then you got 1% holdings right here of moonshots. And then, so that's just kind of like, I threw that in there. You guys can use that tool as you wish. The coin list, that'll be explained in the tutorial. So will this. This is basic right here, the basic entry sheet. This is on this day at this exchange. I built the drop downs here, nothing fancy, just some, and then some list of coins which comes from over there. And how many did you buy, and what was the rate, and what was the total investment? What's the current price? The feed will come in if you go to data and you go over to my queries. You look at all of this right here. These are all the data feeds coming in. You can change where you get your data feed from, use an API key if you want. Go direct like I do, which makes it simple. So this will start feeding in, and then you have your gains and losses based on what the price is and what your investment is, and then what's the percentage change over time from when you bought it to what it is now, up or down. The multiplier, the X factor, let's say it's 2x, 3x, 4x, and when it hits certain targets, you'll see a price here of what it is. It does the calculation for you, and all the formulas are seen right here. And then this is how much cash you would get if you cashed out at this X example, and you can change all this at your wish. And I kind of target 10x as time to, you know, when this hits this, this will turn green on you right here, this multiplier. This is a preset. They turn white as they go in unless they are already at 10x, which wouldn't be the case. And so, et cetera, et cetera. Now, and I believe I extended out to right here, yes, even to 100x for the big timers. I don't want to make it too small, but anyway. So here's your sell to bank. So then you sell your coins. Okay, bang, 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 same thing. How many did you sell? What's the rate? How much did you cash out? And then I just kind of tell myself, where am I going to reinvest my money? Again, another personal touch, and you guys can obviously edit this, change it, and do what you need to do with it. Swapping coins, a little bit different. This probably is where I spent the majority of my time. This was difficult. This was a lot of headaches. This is what took me a lot of time to figure out how to go from a token, like I'm going to swap my Ethereum for Bitcoin or for Chainlink, or what, basically like Uniswap, go to a DEX, or go to 1inch, or go to PancakeSwap, wherever you end up going. You go to these exchanges, and basically they say you need to use Ethereum to get whatever the newest coin is. You know, let's say you're going to get some Hex, which I did, and so you throw this in here. And you're going to have to show that you left Ethereum to get into this new coin. And so you swapped it for what? Swapped to what? And then that transaction takes place. And I made it so that when you leave this coin and into this coin, come to portfolio, this will be represented. And the main key is, how many do you have left? What's the quantity remaining? So I had to figure out how to get, did you buy them? Did you sell them? Did you swap out of them and swap into something else? I added these two right here to get this to work. Again, current pricing right here will be fed in from this right here. Let me kill this real quick. And then you have, you know, a lot of different things I'm going to be going over, and where do you hold them and all this stuff. And if you select where you hold them, then of course you come over here to the exchange ledger, and this will show all the coins that you currently have and all the wallets you currently use, and however many Chainlink you have in Bittrex will be right here. So in effect, I've tried to build something to do this for me. It's a 1-2 step process. Yes, you can pump all of this into CoinTracker. You can pump it all into your CoinMarketCap portfolio, which is free, your CoinGecko portfolio, your Blockfolio portfolio, which is a good app. There's a few others out there, but what I couldn't do with these free offerings online was get this granularity of information about what did I do and where is it now. I needed to have that information, so that's the problem. I tried to solve it. So I'm throwing this out there for free. I'm going to throw a link at luxitam.com. There'll be a link in the description of the video that you can go to the website, grab a copy of this Excel sheet, tear it apart, download it and make however many copies of it you want on your own, and just start tearing it apart and start figuring out the formulas if you know about Excel better than me, which I hope is the case, because if there's anything I've missed here, I'm certainly going to look for feedback from the community about, hey, I downloaded your sheet, looks good, looks bad, whatever, found some efficiencies that we could add into this thing, and I'm looking forward to that, because I'm not sure that I've hit everything here. Neither am I sure I did this 100% correct, but I am sure of one thing. The formulas work, the sheet is functional, and it does keep track of everything you input into the sheet. The only things that I would say is, did I leave anything out? Is there something else that I'm not thinking about? One thing that was suggested to me was by my son was to put in the tax issue, and that's coming. That's going to be an addendum that I do to this. It's going to be an updated sheet. I'm working on that right now because I'm going to create a tax column and I'm going to create a separate tax sheet in this workbook to eventually have your taxes kind of seen, so you have some idea of what your taxes are going to be, but you're still going to need to go to places like cryptotrader.tax, etc., and to a tax accountant that knows about crypto. So that's it for this video. Real quick, just to wrap it up, I just wanted to get the first video out to shoot, get it off my back. I've been working on all this stuff behind the scenes, all this stuff, what I use, how do I do all this stuff. I'm always going to put in my videos the technology gear that I use, the software that I use for cryptocurrency, any of the gear that I use for this thing to come alive. Most importantly, the efficiencies that I use in trading and storage of my cryptocurrencies. So, and the resources that I use on a daily basis. I hope you enjoyed it. More to come. The first 3-4 video, hopefully just 3 videos will be coming out about this sheet right here as tutorials, and they won't be too long. And that way you guys can get a head start, get the sheet downloaded, tear it apart, keep a fresh copy for the tutorials, follow along. If not, you just go get another one. And then we can start going through breaking this thing down and seeing how it works. Hope you enjoyed the video. Check out Luxitam1, Twitter, Luxitam, search it for the YouTube channel. And I think that covers it. See you next time.